This time.
Yeah, just kind of poking, trying to build up the EMP. A little bit of danger brought Kariv's way here. Zenyatta has to go back to the low ground to join his team. Super down already. Oh, an Architect taken out by Kariv. He turned his back for 1 second. The Zen was ready. There's the res coming in from Moth, though. So San Francisco not done with this push just yet. Architect back on top, trying to find Fate. Fate getting a bit low, gets to the health pack just in time, though. And Architect trying to translocate out. There's another hack coming in. Onto the Diva, and that's going to be enough to get the DMAC onto space. So San Francisco Shock really doing a good job of just grinding this fight out. The people who lived through the initial push survived long enough for the respawns to join them. They took the point.
And San Francisco Shock has been very effective on Volskaya A, despite their poor record on the map overall, and the fact that this was the one map they lost to the LA Gladiators. They were successful both in their first push and in their first time bank push on attack. It was point B.
Coming out for Valiant. Sleepy finds himself in a 1v1 with Bunny, but Bunny low health, has to back away. Does combine with Space for that kill onto Moth. So Valiant doing okay. They have given up 1 tick though. And they lose Custa, so Sinatra coming up big for his team, and now the hack comes in from Architect. That is exactly what they needed, and that might be enough to get them the point. If they can just handle the respawn, they are so close.
Yeah, Sleepy gets killed with the pulse bomb though, so they're gonna get 2 ticks out of this, but Bunny will clean it up. There are only 3 members that are just stopping him in the back line. He is running rampant.
I mean, there's a reason this guy doesn't ever play any other heroes. He doesn't really need to. Space gets the kill onto Super. Nobody touches the point, and that's going to be
A kill on the board on the Valiant Tracer.
The key here is to give Soon the room to get some shots here. Has to run away from the dive, gets onto the high ground. Sinatra taking some shots, recalls out of there. Ooh, Super down as well. Sleepy taken out. Moth. Oh man, that's a shot you gotta hit Soon, man. That was presented on a silver platter there, but doesn't look like Valiant's gonna come away from this fight without the point either way.
Soon gonna reposition here. Try and see if there anybody is going to be coming to the point itself. Cut them off before they can make it there, but this will be the Shock surrendering it, not wanting to get in the sightlines of the Widowmaker, and Valiant is going to be
percent of the point to win this map. Moth coming in, no health on him, only so much Anna can do. There's the EMP, but right away Kariv, he's ready with the Transcendence. The EMP didn't touch him, and Valiant still rolling towards a win here on Volskaya, just a bit more. And with Super going down, who's going to defend this point from San Francisco? Nobody is. And Valiant will take map number 1. Couldn't finish him off. Meanwhile, Custa in a little bit of trouble, trying to flee from Sinatra, getting low. Bunny finishes off Moth in the meanwhile. Both Mercies down now. But it's San Francisco taking up both supports, and there goes Dante onto Soon. He found that kill. Bunny's still alive, but a lot of his teammates gone, and that point is being taken by Shock right now.
The execution from Shock on these points, like Volskaya A with the Tracer and Sombra, is so good because they're able to divide and conquer effectively. They pull apart the enemy. Hurry up, it looks like maybe the Valiants are going to take this hold right now.
Moth dropped though. Now another EMP comes in from San Francisco, and there the kills come in. That's going to nearly get them the... They're still not there, are they? It's going to nearly get them the point. But Valiant's still striking back. The Nevix, or Nevix gets DMAC, not the Nevix. I suppose he is the only one, but either way, this insane brawl at the end of point B is going the way of Valiant for the moment.
What a hold.
Jeez.
From the Valiant, great use of their ultimates, conservation of their ult economy just to make sure they can eke that one out thanks to the late Primal Rage from Fate. That's what started it all right there.
That was a blow.
And there's no resurrection for him this time.
Not this time, no. Now the Deadeye from Pseudo, and he gets Super. Self-destruct comes in from Valiant. They're using everything here. Only the Primal Rage remains. Moth gets a chance to get the res. Now the hack comes in. Bunny down early. Shock so close to finishing this one. Soon's frag grenade doesn't get any stuns out. Oh, and there are the kills for the San Francisco Shock. They've nearly got it there. And you can handle these respawns, and they do. That is going to be a finish for San Francisco Shock. Valiant kind of scattered. Soon a little bit low health. Trying to find the picks.
Oh!
What?
Wow.
Sinatra. Talk about reactions. Either great reactions or Sinatra just being the right or the wrong place at the wrong time. Soon gets rezo by Custa. Valiant manages to hold. Wow, what a shot from Soon.
Yeah, covering the health back right there. Dante going to translocate out just to buy slightly more time on the point. San Francisco has a chance here to re-engage before this point is taken, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, that's right. Super in early, but he needs a little bit more help. Getting the healing from Moth goes down anyway. There's a stick right away on NYXL. Bunny was so ready for this. NYXL demeched, de-lifed as well. And Valiant still able to pretty quickly get the payload moving.
And nobody actually on the point.
Dante on the periphery of the fight. Have to back away. They're going to force back Moth as well. Space runs him down. There's the EMP. Can San Francisco with those respawns get any kills out of it? Doesn't look like at the moment. Now the Transcendence from Kareem. He wasn't touched by the Sombra ultimate. NYXL drops to self-destruct right on top. Pulse Bomb comes in, but he blows himself up. But he took Super with him, and the payload gets there anyway.
And the Widowmaker just so much shooting. They have to send somebody back there, and that's easier said than done.
Enough damage was done that Bunny was able to go in and get the finish onto Sleepy. Moth falling too, and Fate just kind of roasting everyone else who remains near the payload. He's still got that Primal Rage even. He's going to use it. Gets Sinatra, catches him in the corner, and they've nearly got the payload. Their self-destruct ensures it. And that is going to be Valiant, where you just need to get to hold on point A. San Francisco coming in. They gotta win this fight, and oh, losing Dante does not help. Kareem with a big pick early on. The Deadeye comes in. No kills out of it, but soon rolls forward anyway to try to find a bit more. There goes NYXL. Got the mech, got the pilot inside, and it's gonna be Valiant finishing off the rest of San Francisco Shock, and that should be a full hold, not a tick taken in the time bank round for Shock.
As you say, Dylan, it's a slow flank. They don't know Super's above them right now.
That's right. You can take your time if you're Valiant. Oh, wow, great flashbang right onto Super, doing a ton of damage with that Fan the Hammer. Oh, Soon's so ready. This guy's just been unleashed on the McCree on this map.
He's gonna try it for the long flank around the side while his tanks are on the point itself.
Yep. Another couple kills for Valiant. It's looking pretty good. Yep, there we go. LA Valiant jumping out to a 2-0 lead in this series over, right? Super really low, and there's a kill for Soon. Got to finish that one off. Pushing away Moth on top. Sleepy a little bit separated from the rest of his team. He does get the finishing blow onto Space, but he's kind of on his own a little bit there. Just him and Architect. Sinatra in the back. It's gonna be a while until Super gets back there, and that's gonna be Valiant probably taking the point first. Shock made them wait a bit for it, but they will hold it now.
Architect with the late stagger.
Architect right now is Space. The EMP comes in, but Shock also has that sound barrier as well. Agility is batted out of the air as he tries to use the barrage, and Shock actually coming up big in this fight. They are going to recap the point.
Yes, they are, but they had to all in to do it. Sound barriers.
And overtime ticking away already. Valiant nearly has this one. San Francisco scrambling. Architect on the point. They're just trying to delay it as long as they possibly can. But they've still got more ults to spare. Kareem with that Valkyrie keeping everybody healthy. That's Sinatra going for a swim in the well. And that's going to be the round ending with Valiant coming out on top. Healed off from the rest of his team and stomped flat by Space in a hurry. Sinatra not able to do a lot on his own there. Shock on the point, but Valiant already cleaning it out. Sleepy gets the kill on the Cust, I suppose, but it's still mostly Valiant on that one. Moth back in the fray now. Sinatra on his way here, soon down. An opportunity here as the res comes in on the Custom, but Agilities with a big two-man barrage, or rather a mech and a NYXL instead out of that far alive, but everybody back in that hallway now. And yeah, with Sinatra finally going down to the Diva missiles, there's not a whole lot I think that Sleepy can do. Maybe just delay it for another second. I guess it's long enough for Super to get back in. He's got the Primal Rage, and with NYXL there, can they hold on until the rest of the team gets there? The sound barrier from Moth comes in.
Now you have the new mech though via the self-destruct. And even though Soon will fall to the Primal Rage, Valiant still looking to deal with this. And Opera has switched over to the Doomfist. It was Doomfist versus Doomfist there briefly.
I mean, he punched Fate off the edge of the map there, so San Francisco actually somehow, some way, coming back a little bit in this fight. Sinatra being kept up by that Moira. It was crucial. Oh, and Agilities hit with the other Doomfist there. Sinatra got the meteor strike so fast. That's insane. Finds Custa with it too. And Sinatra's Doomfist is what Shock is going to use to take this point. 99.99. Sinatra still on the point. Oh, double kill though for Space, and that self-destruct somehow managed to find two, and that is exactly what Valiant needs to take this point back again. Super delaying for as long as he can. He got two with the Primal Rage.
Architect still here on the Tracer, but it's not going to be enough, Noah. They are going to flip it, and now Moth bouncing his way.
Can't get in there. That's going to be Valiant taking Ilios with a 2-0. It was a close 2-0 towards the end there, but that'll do it. Man, right at the end when Super got those 2 kills, I'm like, oh, this one that Architect's going to remember. Nobody able to really get onto Soon right now. That has to kind of be Architect's job. Kareev, though, gets jumped on. Shock gets a couple of kills to start this one off. Now Cust in a lot of trouble. He's going to get taken out. So Shock trying to grind this fight out as best they can. Soon kind of watching his team fall around him here as Sinatra picks up the kills.
And the thing about that kill onto Architect to start off that fight is they realized that Soon was on the opposite side of Big Earl's. So their counter dive was clear of any Widowmaker fire. That gave them the chance to go after Kareev on the high ground and then kill Costa inside Big Earl's itself. So
taking fire from all sides though. Soon has to go Wraith form, gets back into the Transcendence. They got to push this into an offensive advantage though. They get Sinatra to start things off. Oh, and Architect forced to deflect through most of the Dragon Blade before he's finished by Bunny. And this may actually be a pretty stellar hold by Valiant if they can just finish the fight. The res comes in onto Architect. Shock not done quite yet. They need to keep it up though. Super, oh, they can't keep him healed. And now, with just the Mercy and the DPS on the point, it's going to get tricky, especially with that self-destruct coming in. Architect's still alive for the moment, but Moth does go down, and that will be a pretty great hold for the LA Valiant here on point B.
Absolutely.
Comes in. Not a lot of kills yet for Shock. Super brought low by Soon on that McCree.
And that's all you need. So yes, the EMP is there, but Kareev has been fantastic about pulling the transit. What? Soon, please. The flicks.
Crazy shots, man. I mean, Kareev got the finish on some that Ray farm early. Oh, no, he didn't actually. He had the cooldown. Just in time. Got behind the payload. Sinatra down. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the fight, Nevic's taking a lot of shots from this Reaper. The payload is nearly there. And Architect with not a lot remaining. Yeah, Fate's going to get the finishing blows with the lightning gun. Yeah, you can just sit there shooting the Diva, man. You get that healing from the Reaper left click, and it's going to make you very durable. There's a Death Blossom to try to finish everything off, and they will. Valiant cruising to a 4-0 victory over Shock. That was a pretty dominant one, wasn't it?
It was very dominant, and I said this last week.